Life doesn't come with a manual. But if I could go back and give my younger self a guide, these are the 40 brutal truths I wish I had known earlier. Some of these might be hard to hear, but trust me, they'll make you stronger. 1. No one is coming to save you. Your success is 100% your responsibility. I used to wait for the perfect mentor, the right boss, or the right opportunity. It never came until I started creating my own path. 2. You don't have as much time as you think. Stop wasting it. A friend kept saying he'd start his dream business next year. 10 years later, he's still saying the same thing. 3. Complaining doesn't change anything. Action does. I once worked with a guy who complained every day about his job but never applied elsewhere. Years later, he was still stuck there. 4. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay. I used to try pleasing everyone. The truth? Even the nicest person in the world has haters. If the world doesn't owe you anything, earn it. I thought working hard would get me noticed. Nope. You have to speak up. Push forward and demand what you deserve. 6. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. A friend spent years writing a book, but never published it because it wasn't perfect. It never saw the light of day. 7. Fear never really goes away. You just get better at acting despite it. Every successful person I've met still gets nervous. The difference? They do it anyway. 8. If you avoid discomfort, you'll also avoid growth. The first time I tried public speaking, I was terrified. Now it's one of my greatest skills. 9. Your thoughts shape your reality. Choose them wisely. I used to say, I'm not good at sales. Guess what? I sucked at sales. When I changed it to, I'm learning sales, I improved. 10. Nobody cares about your excuses. Results matter. A boss once told me, I don't care why it didn't happen, just fix it. Harsh? Yes, but he was right. 11. You become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. I started hanging out with entrepreneurs, and my income tripled. 12. Not all friends are meant to last forever. Some are seasonal. A childhood friend and I grew apart. It wasn't personal. Our lives just evolved differently. 13. Family isn't always blood. Loyalty matters more. Some of my closest family members aren't related to me by blood, but they show up when it matters. 14. Just because someone is nice to you doesn't mean they have good intentions. I once trusted a friendly coworker until they took credit for my project. 15. Don't expect others to change. Either accept them or walk away. But I spent years hoping someone would change. They didn't. I had to move on. 16. Love is a verb, not just a feeling. Actions matter more than words. My grandparents were married for 50 years. Their secret: they showed love daily, not just on anniversaries. 17. Boundaries are necessary, even with people you love. Saying no to toxic family members saved my mental health. 18. If you have to chase someone, they probably don't want to be caught. The moment I stopped chasing someone, I realized they never cared enough to stay. 19. Betrayal usually comes from those closest to you. Stay alert. My best friend once spread my secrets. Lesson learned: trust but verify. 20. Forgiveness is for you, not them. Don't let bitterness poison your future. Holding a grudge felt like carrying a heavy backpack. The day I let it go, I felt free. 21. Money won't solve all your problems, but being broke creates a lot of them. Being broke made everything harder. Relationships, choices, stress. 22. If you don't control your spending, it will control you. I once lived paycheck to paycheck despite making good money. Why poor spending habits? 23. The best investment you can make is in yourself. The first time I paid for a course, I doubled my income within a year. 24. Your job is not your identity. Don't let it define your worth. I lost a job once and felt worthless. I wasn't, I just had to rebuild. 25. Passive income is the key to financial freedom. Start early. I wish I had started investing 10 years earlier. Compound interest is magic. 26. Avoid lifestyle. Inflation. More money doesn't mean you have to spend more. I know a guy who made $500K a year, but was still broke. 27. A high salary doesn't equal wealth. Your spending habits do. Millionaires often drive used cars and live below their means. 28. Learn how to sell, whether it's ideas, products, or yourself. I was bad at selling until I realized it's just helping people solve problems. 29. Nobody cares how hard you work. Only the results matter. I once worked 60-hour weeks, but the guy who worked 30 got promoted. Why? He produced better results. 30. There's no shortcut to success. Consistency wins every time. Overnight success stories? Usually 10+ years of hard work behind them. 31. Happiness isn't a destination. It's a byproduct of how you live. I thought making 6 figures would make me happy. It didn't. Fulfillment did. 32. Discipline equals freedom. Structure creates space for joy. When I built better habits, my stress went down and my happiness increased. 33. What you tolerate is what you'll get. Raise your standards. I stopped accepting toxic relationships and my life changed. 34. Your comfort zone is a prison. Step outside it often. The scariest moves I made in life were also the most rewarding. 35. Health is wealth. Take care of your body before you're forced to. A friend ignored his health. A heart attack at 40 changed his perspective. 36. Time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it. I started saying no more often. My life got better. 37. Social media isn't real life. Stop comparing yourself to illusions. Instagram only shows the highlights, not the struggles. 38. Success means nothing if you're miserable. Balance matters. I knew a millionaire who hated his life. Money alone isn't the answer. 39. At the end of the day, love and memories are all that really matter. The happiest people I know focus on people, not things. 40. No one has it all figured out. Just keep going. Everyone's winging it. Just do your best and adjust as you go. Look, I know some of these truths can be tough to hear. I wish someone had told me earlier, but maybe I wouldn't have listened. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way. But here's the good news, you don't have to. You have the power to take control of your life right now. To stop waiting, to stop making excuses, and to start becoming the person you were meant to be. The most successful, fulfilled, and happy people I know aren't perfect. They've just accepted these hard truths and used them to build better lives. So which one of these truths hit home for you? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this video helped you, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Because sometimes one truth, just one, can change a life.